Congratulations! You've made it to the Rule 18 video. This one is all about responsibilities between vessels. It's a big rule, and a vital one, because it explains who gives way to whom. So grab a fresh note page, and let's jump right in. First things first. This rule doesn't override the special rules for narrow channels, Rule 9, traffic separation schemes, Rule 10, and overtaking situations, Rule 13. So if you're not in one of those scenarios, this rule takes over. And here's the key takeaway. A power-driven vessel underway shall keep out of the way of a vessel not under command, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, a vessel engaged in fishing, and a sailing vessel. Why? Because all of those vessels have limited maneuverability. They can't easily get out of your way, so you have to get out of theirs. If you're on a sailing vessel, you're not automatically top of the pecking order. A sailing vessel shall keep out of the way of a vessel not under command, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, and a vessel engaged in fishing. Simple rule. If the other vessel has less flexibility, you give way. Now it's the fishing vessel's turn. If you're not currently fishing, meaning your gear is stowed and you're underway, you must give way to a vessel not under command, and a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver. Remember, once you're no longer restricted by your fishing gear, you're expected to follow the normal giveaway rules. Alright folks, this part gets a bit more specific. Any vessel, except one that's not under command or is restricted in maneuverability, should avoid impeding the safe passage of a vessel constrained by her draft. This means the vessel needs deeper water and can't easily deviate from its route. So keep an eye out for these vessels. During the day they display a black cylinder, and at night you'll see 3 vertical red lights. But don't worry, we'll cover these in detail when we get to Rule 28. Now, if you happen to be operating a vessel constrained by draft, you must still navigate with extreme caution. This is especially true in shallow or narrow waters. Remember, you're not invincible, you're just higher in priority. Moving on to seaplanes, when they're on the water, they must keep well clear of all other vessels. However, if there's a risk of collision, a seaplane must follow the standard navigation rules, just like any other vessel. These unique vessels, wigcraft, have some special rules. When taking off, landing, or flying low, they must keep well clear of other vessels. When operating on the surface, they must comply as power-driven vessels. Let's put all of this together. Here's a visual breakdown of who gives way to whom, from top priority to lowest. Memorize this list. It's pure exam gold. Exams love to trip you up with abbreviations. NUC, not under command, RAM, restricted in ability to maneuver, CBD, constrained by draft, FV, fishing vessel, SV, sailing vessel, PDV, power-driven vessel, WIG, wing and ground craft, SP, seaplane. Take a screenshot or save it to your phone. You'll thank yourself later. Well done! You've completed one of the most detailed and important rules in the COLREGs. Rule 18 is all about understanding the priorities of who gives way to whom at sea. And if you get this right, you'll navigate safely and confidently no matter what's around you. Study your notes, memorize the hierarchy, learn the lights and day shapes, and when you're ready, I'll be waiting for you in the next video.